Hello, I am making a wax seal. I'm going to be using this book, and I'm going to be using these three colors: white, this kind of brownish purplish color, and gold, because I think those will be a good book. And I'm going to try something new and try to put marker on it and see how that turns out. So I like to put the white in first, because the white, for me at least, always takes the longest to melt. I just like giving it a little bit of a head start. The toothpick is so that way you can push it down and make sure that it's melting or melted or what other state you're at. And I think that's a good head start for the white. Now I'm going to put the two other colors in. Make sure that they're touching the wall, this part, so that way it melts. 3, it's a little crowded. Since there's 3, it's a little crowded in there, so I kind of like giving them a little bit of room. This takes a little bit of time, but you should wait by it because there is an open flame down there. So something could catch fire. It's very unlikely, but it could. So don't go off and do something while you're waiting for the wax to melt. Looks like this one's almost melted, but the white is still taking a bit of time. Now it is solid wax, so it does take a little bit of time to melt. But gold's melting very fast. It looks like the red's melted and so's the gold, but the white is still taking its own time. This may take a little bit because the white is being kind of sluggish today. Aren't you, white? Yes, I am. Yes, you are. And it's almost done. Okay, this seems pretty good. Oh, I found a lump. Never mind. Okay, that lump is gone. It is melted. Be careful with this. It is hot. So I like to start from the middle and do a little spiral on the way out, so that way I make sure that I get a full coverage of that. And in a moment, leave the flame up. You might need it in a bit. And then you smush it down, make sure it's right side up. Let it set. Now you take this. You don't have to do this part, but I like doing this. Putting little dots around it. It makes it look a bit messy, but I think it looks rather good. Now it should be ready to take off. And as you can see, there's a little book there, but I'm not quite done yet. I still want to put this marker on, but I don't think it's quite cool yet, so I'm going to let that set for a minute. How I usually tell when it's finished setting is I take the toothpick and I touch it, but when I think it's good, I don't like pour it down and then immediately touch it, because that'll leave dots in it, and I don't like how the dots look. see. Let's see. Okay, this is pretty solid. Now this is really thick, so that won't be dry, so I'm not putting any marker on there. I'm just putting it on the indent there. I've never done this before, so I'm hoping it'll turn out good. And this marker's dead. I'll be right back with a marker that's alive. Hopefully. I brought back a couple of markers because that one is apparently dead. Maybe this one works. Aha! Much better. Now for the book. Now I'm going to take a different color and color in the book a little bit. And voila, one letter ready to ship. The mail does usually take this, so this is, and it kind of catches the light, it's a little shiny. Now they do take a little bit of time to cool, so set off to the side and let it cool while you do something else. And that is it, that's the wax seal. Goodbye!